Distinguished members and delegates, greetings. I am Gaspard, President of the Network of Rural Women Producers of Trinidad and Tobago. It is both an honor and responsibility to have been nominated for the Caribbean and Latin American region on the board of the Associated Countrywomen of the World. My connection to ACWW goes back many years and as deeply personal. In 1995, I had the privilege of attending the Beijing Women Conference, where ACWW championed the recognition and empowerment of rural women. That experience shaped my lifelong commitment to ensuring that rural women are not only seen, but heard in global decision-making spaces. The opportunity to serve on the board represents for me a continuation of that advocacy, this time with a broader mandate to represent the Caribbean and Latin America. What attracts me most is the opportunity to strengthen the voice of rural women from the region within the global movement, ensuring that their realities, innovations, and leaderships are reflected in ACWW's future work. For over 30 years, I have worked to advance the empowerment and visibility of rural women. Through our network, we have built bridges nationally, regionally, and internationally to strengthen rural livelihood, agricultural entrepreneurship, and women's leadership. In recognition of this service, I was ordered to receive the National Award Gold for the development of women in Trinidad and Tobago. But beyond recognition, the true measure of this journey has been the opportunity to work alongside women farmers, producers, and community leaders in the region. My leadership role in the network places me on the board of directors of the Caribbean Network of Rural Women Producers, providing a regional perspective on the opportunities and challenges facing rural women throughout the Caribbean. Also, I have had the privilege of serving 2 terms on the Caribbean Advisory Council of UN Women, followed by another 2 terms in the Latin American and Region Advisory Council. These experiences have strengthened my understanding of regional policy frameworks, international development partnerships, and the importance of aligning grassroots voices with global initiatives. My vision for ACWW is one of strengthened regional engagement, intergenerational leadership, and strategic partnerships. First, I believe ACWW can further amplify the voice of rural women in the Caribbean and Latin America by building stronger networks among country organizations and ensuring that their participation in global dialogue. Second, the future of rural development depends on youth leadership. Within the network, we have appointed a youth ambassador for agriculture, who now serves internationally as a fellow with Gender Links and the Women of the South Speak Out program in South Africa. This initiative reflects my belief that young leaders must be given meaningful opportunities to shape the future of agriculture and rural development. Third, I see ACWW strengthening partnerships with academic and development institutions. For example, our network is currently engaged in a 4-year initiative with the with the Food and Agriculture of the United Nations, FAO, the Ministry of Planning and Development of Trinidad and Tobago, and the University of the West Indies Faculty of Food and Agriculture. Collaborations demonstrate how knowledge, policy, and community leaderships can come together to transform rural livelihood. If elected, I will bring to the board a collaborative spirit, regional insight, and a deep commitment to the mission of ACWW. My role will be to strengthen connections between ACWW and the organizations of the Caribbean and Latin America,